Hello, YouTube friends and family. It's Michelle at Pulse with a Purpose, and I am here to do a favorites. This is probably a combination of a couple of months of stuff. I say it's my favorites. There might be a few things that are my not so favorites, but the majority of these things that you'll see are my favorite things. I like to give you little bit of review on different things and stuff, and hopefully, if you've not tried them, um, my review will help you to decide whether or not you'd like to try them or not. And for those of you who may not have a Pomeranian, let me tell you, if you're thinking about one, they are quite hyper and demand a lot of attention, but they are quite lovable too. Isn't that right, Miracle? So she's always a camera hog. What can I say? Always wanting to steal the show. So I'm sure we're gonna see her many times in this video because she's being quite nosy because she smells food. So she's like, "What do you got here, Mama?" But anyway, we're gonna get started and I'll show you what I got. So, first of all, I want to tell you guys I am 48 years old and I have never been a coffee drinker. I do love the English toffee cappuccinos that you get at the gas station, and I got hooked on those for quite some time, and then I decided, well, I'm going to buy me a Keurig, and I'm going to do the same thing at home. So I went out, I bought me a fancy Keurig, and brought it home. Actually, I ordered it. I ordered it on QVC. I got a really good deal on it. This has been years ago. But anyway, it arrived, and I tried it, and I tried it several different times, and I could never get anything that tasted anything like the cappuccinos at the gas station. So I was thoroughly disappointed. I ended up selling the Keurig and giving up on being a coffee drinker. So, fast forward a few years later, when here I am watching a bunch of YouTube videos on people doing grocery hauls and stuff, and I see all the people get all these yummy coffees and all these delicious looking creamers and stuff. And so I decided I was going to give iced coffee a try. And I thought to myself, I'm probably not going to like this because the thought of drinking coffee cold, it just was like, to me, coffee is a drink you want to drink when it's warm and stuff, and, in the morning and everything. But I thought, no, I'm going to give it a try. So I decided to pick up one of these small containers, and let me see what kind it is here. I know it's Dunkin', but it is just the original, and it's the iced coffee. So I picked that up at Walmart, like where they sell like their drinks separately and stuff. So I picked this up, and then I also picked up, let's see what creamer it was. It was the vanilla caramel cream latte by International Delight. So I picked that up in the refrigerated section with the milk. So I brought both of these home and I gave them a try, and I've been hooked ever since. So this is probably maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I pretty much drink a cup of coffee, a cup of iced coffee a day. There have been a few days in between that I've missed and stuff. But yeah. But I will say, I like a little bit of coffee with my creamer. So, I love the smell of coffee. I think it smells delicious, but I don't like the bitter taste. So I have to drown the bitter taste with my creamer. So once I get that bitter taste, gone, then I'm good to go. So you'll see that I've tried many more creamers and different iced coffees. This creamer here is my absolute favorite I've tried so far. So, and I will show you my favorite iced coffee I've drank so far. But this is one of the top ones that I have had. I really do like this, but it's not my favorite. So, I mean, it's not my all-time favorite that I've had so far, but it is good, and I would definitely buy it again. So, we got those two. And you're going to hear a rattling bag because I'm just going to throw this stuff in the bag once I'm done showing it so I can take it out when I'm done. So I'm going to show you the coffees that I bought since, and then I'll show you the creamers. I also got the caramel Dunkin' iced coffee. Again, very, very good. Highly recommend. So, like that one. Another one of my favorites that I've tried, actually I've liked all the coffees I've tried, as you'll see, is I really liked this one as well, the International Delight Vanilla. So, and this one was probably the cheapest of all of them that I got. So, that's a plus too as well. So, I got that one. And then the last one that I'm going to share, which is my favorite, is the Reese's by International Delight. And this is my favorite, which should have been a no-brainer because I love Reese's peanut butter cups. So, yeah, this one is really, really good. And I find that it had probably the least of the bitter taste of the ones that I did try. So, that was another win-win for me. So now that I showed you those, now I'm going to show you the other creamers that I tried. So I tried this one. I got this one at my Ruler, but it's made by Kroger, which Ruler, if you're not familiar with, is like a sister store to the Kroger chain. So they carry mostly Kroger brand. So I got this one. It is white chocolate mocha. And I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna like that because, I'm on the fence about white chocolate. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But this one was really good as well. So I did enjoy that one. Another one that I got, this one is made by Coffee Mate, and it is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was really good as well, but I felt like I didn't want to drink it every day. And I think that's kind of why I had a few days where I didn't drink any coffee. Probably if I'd had another one of my creamers opened or something and would have switched back and forth, I probably would have drank it. I would have went ahead and drank coffee every day, but I just wanted to open one at a time to try them and stuff. Um, so yeah, so I wasn't like the other ones where I was like craving it the next morning, but it is very, very good. So this is one that I'd like to just have in the refrigerator and drink here and there. So not one that I probably would want every day. So that one was good. And then the last one that I tried, which was really disappointing because I really thought I would really enjoy this one. It's the International Delight Almond Joy. And I absolutely love Mounds candy bars. I'm not real crazy about the Almond Joy because I'm not big on nuts. but I figured this was going to have more of like a coconut flavor to it anyway. And it would probably taste like Mounds, which it did. It was, but it was almost too much coconut for me. So I actually only ended up drinking 1 cup of this, and that was it. I couldn't go any more, and I ended up getting rid of the rest of it. So this one was a disappointment. Right now, I have in my refrigerator, and I haven't opened it yet, which I will be drinking probably tomorrow. And I believe it's by International Delight as well. I have the Twinkie. So I'm excited to try that one. But yeah, this one, you really have to like coconut in order to like this. And I like coconut, but it was too much for me. So I think if it would have had like more like a chocolate hint to it and coconut, I would have liked it better. But it was just pretty much purely coconut that I was tasting. So I will not be purchasing that one again because I absolutely hate to waste food or anything, and I really didn't know anybody who would use that. So I just ended up pouring it out. Okay, so now that we got the coffee out of the way, we will do some household products. So right here we have the Great Value. This is the Strong Flex bags. I like these. These are really good. Um, I don't really have any problems with them tearing or ripping or anything like that. And they're cheaper than, your Glad or your Hefty or anything like that. Before I got these, and I don't have the box, I got the Dollar General brand, and I absolutely hate them. Do not get Dollar General brand of trash bags because they will rip, and you don't have to have absolutely anything in the bag. I mean, they're not worth bringing home. So, um, I used a couple of those, and I was like, this isn't gonna work. So I went back to my Great Value brand. I'm actually hoping to make a trip to Sam's here soon, and I think I'm gonna get their trash bags there because it seemed like they had a pretty good deal on those. So I'm gonna set this bag here to put the trash in. Maybe there'll be some less rattling. So the next thing I have is, let's see, I want to see what scent this is exactly. Um, this is the Scent Sensations, and this is the cookies and cream. Ah, this smelled like heaven. It was so yummy. If you've been following me on these favorites and stuff, you'll know that my favorite scents are like the baking scents and the sweet smells of like foods and stuff. And so this one is definitely a thumbs up for me. If I see it in store again, I will definitely purchase it. Another thing that I like to have here on hand, this is the soft soap antibacterial hand soap in the lemon flavor or the lemon scent. I love this stuff. I get this couponing and I do the happy dance every time I get a good deal on this stuff because it just has such a good, clean smell to it. And it's antibacterial, so it's a win win. So, really, really enjoy that for the kitchen. Usually in the bathroom, I will have a foaming soap in there from Bath and Body Works, but I do like to have that one in the kitchen. Okay, then next we have the Olay body wash. This stuff is so good. I really, really enjoy this. But I only buy it when I can get a deal with couponing because I refuse to pay the outrageous price that they charge for it in the store. If I'm going to pay that price, I'll go to uh, Bath and Body Works and get the, real good smelling stuff and everything. So I just use this when I get a coupon and it lasts for quite a while. But yeah, it smells good and it's great for lathering and all that good stuff. So highly recommend the Olay brand, but only buy it when you can get a coupon for it. Okay, and then this is the last of the household. This is the Great Value. It's the heavy duty aluminum foil. This stuff is just as comparable as Reynolds Wrap. I really, really like this. Now, it is the heavy duty. I'm not sure about just the regular kind, but yeah, this stuff is great. Doesn't rip. You don't have to worry about poking your finger through it. Nothing like that. It's very sturdy and good to use to keep your food fresh and stuff. So definitely recommend that. And so now we're going to get back to some more foods. And let's see here. We have, this is one of the it's one of their rice sides, and it's the Mexican rice. Now, my favorite rice that they have is the Spanish rice. But every once in a while, I want rice, but I don't want the Spanish rice. I want something different. So I really like this one. It's good for an alternative. But the Spanish rice is my all-time favorite. And these have went up. They used to be only $1. They went up mostly anywhere from a quarter to 50 cents, usually wherever you get it. I did notice the other day at my ruler that they had them still for 99 cents, but they just had a few different flavors, and I don't believe they have this one. So, yeah, if you've not tried that flavor, give it a try. It's really, really good. Next up, we have, these are the Great Value brand, excuse me, Caesar croutons. These are so good. Really, really good. Inexpensive, and they're great on your salad, especially your Caesar salad. So I do purchase those quite a bit. And then we have, this is the Velveeta block cheese. So good. So good. I have bought the store brands before and everything, but I tend to go back to the Velveeta brand. I mean, the store brands are good, but I feel like this one melts a little better and it also tastes a little better. So, um, I was making homemade mac and cheese, and I don't like to skimp on that when I make it. So I always go for the good stuff. So that's why we have the Velveeta block cheese there. And then, of course, to make the homemade mac and cheese, you have to have noodles. And when I can, I always try to get the Great Value brand of noodles because they're very inexpensive. So, to me, noodles are noodles. So, I'm not picky about the brand. I just paid attention to the price. So, we got that. Next up, we have the Kraft. This is the original barbecue sauce. This stuff is so good. I don't know what the price of it is now. I'm sure it's went up, but it used to only be 99 cents a bottle. So, really inexpensive and really good. I used this to make meatballs in the crock pot. So, really good stuff. Has a real good flavor. That was the original, and of course, they come in uh, all kinds of different flavors. So, up next is another thing that I always tend to buy when I'm going to buy spaghetti sauce, and it is the Ragu Traditional. This is my all time favorite spaghetti sauce. I've tried homemade, even when we go out to eat and I have spaghetti or anything, this is always my favorite go to. And anytime I make like spaghetti or whatever, I also add a can of cream and mushroom to it. So really good. Last night I made spaghetti pie, and that's what this comes from. And oh my gosh, it was delicious. So stay tuned because that will be in a upcoming What's for Dinner. So yummy, yummy. Alright, now I'm getting ready to go explode. Okay, so next we have, this is the Great Value chili sauce. I've never had chili sauce before, but like I said, I made meatballs. What did I make it for? For Super Bowl Sunday. Um, I'm not a real big football fan. I didn't even know who was playing in the Super Bowl until like I think the day of the Super Bowl, and I just basically picked a team by color. But of course, I picked the wrong, or I picked a team by color, but then I think I picked like the underdog as well or something. I don't remember how it went, but I picked the losing team anyway. But um, I do like to watch the commercials and the halftime and stuff. Wasn't impressed with either one this year, but I thought I would make, fun foods for that day, which is what I usually do. So I made meatballs, and when I made them this time, I decided to use the grape jelly and um, barbecue sauce, and I put chili sauce in there too. So they were really, really good. So I did that, or maybe it was just barbecue sauce, or maybe it was just grape jelly and chili sauce for the meatballs. Yeah, I think so. I think it was grape jelly and chili sauce. And then I made weenies, cocktail weenies, and you did grape jelly and barbecue sauce, I think. I don't know. I'm so confused. But anyway, that's what this was used for, and they turned out really, really good. And then speaking of the grape jelly, there's the grape jelly that I got, and to me, this is just as good as the Welch's. So, got the Great Value brand. It is cheaper. I do find that usually uh, anything that I try that is Great Value brand, it usually is comparable to um, the name brand. There are a few things that I've been disappointed with, but for the most part, I am team Great Value because it saves you money. So, next, it is Girl Scout season, and some of the little Girl Scouts caught me at the store the other day, and I was actually glad because I got these, what are they called? I think they're called Toastiers. Let's check. Yeah, Toastier. And it's the French toast cookies. These are so good. And I told you she would make another appearance. She's like, Mama, do you have cookies in there? You smell them? Yeah. Do those get 2 paws up for you as well? Because they get 2 thumbs up for Mama. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, these are super good. These are my all-time now favorite Girl Scout cookies. So I just bought the one package, and I still have some, but when you open up a package of Girl Scout cookies, you can't reseal them. So I put them in a little baggie and stuff. But yeah, they're really good. Then up next we have the Cheetos pizza rolls, and these are the combination. I love to have these with my pizzas, so it's just a little side. So, and then when my little niece and nephew come over, they like to have these for a snack. So, super easy to make. Oh, here's another home thing that I forgot. And this is the Febreze, and it is the fresh picked apple. And I got this on coupon deal too because I do not pay full price for these either when you can get the Glade and the Airwick for just $1 or 97 or 98 cents at Walmart. But like I said, I got this on a coupon deal and it did smell really good. Anytime I was sprayed in my house and somebody would come in after I'd sprayed it, they'd be like, "It smells like fresh apples in here." And I'm like, "Yeah, yes, it does." Okay, and then up next, we have a few snacks. So this is one of my all-time favorite snacks right these days. This is the Cheeto Puffs Simply White Cheddar. These are so good, and I've got several people hooked onto these. So if that tells you anything, so if you've not tried them and you like white cheddar puff stuff, give these a try. You will absolutely love them. I promise. And then my aunt, she got me hooked on these. These are made by Ritz, and they're the toasted chips, and they're the originals. She had told me about them and told me that they were really good. So I gave them a try. Absolutely love these. These are so good. And then they come in different flavors. So after I got the original, I decided to try the same ones in the cheddar. Was not impressed with these at all. I will just stick with the original and stay away from the flavors because I felt like these were very bland tasting. Um, and you would have thought the originals would have been the ones that would have been bland tasting, but it was just the opposite. Miracle, go, go. But it was just the opposite. These were the bland ones. So I figure probably the rest of the different flavors are going to be the same way. So, like I said, I'm going to stay away from the flavors and just stick with the original. Something else that I tried for the first time are these Steakums sliced Angus steaks. These were a complete surprise to me as to what they were. I remember seeing commercials for these when I was a little kid, but I had never tried them. And I like to make Philly steak sandwiches. And I remember buying these, and I don't remember exactly why I bought them, but I'm thinking maybe I went to Walmart, and I usually buy the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand, sirloin Philly steaks that come in a box. And I'm guessing they were out of them, and I needed to find an alternative, and I bought these. And anyway, I must have decided not to use them or, decided to not make Philly steak sandwiches or whatever. So these have been sitting in my freezer. Well, about a month ago, I purchased a knockoff Blackstone grill that is completely electric so you can use it on the indoors. You don't have to use propane with it. And it is awesome. Let me tell you, it's awesome. It's the most coolest thing. But I bought it off of QVC. And so about a week ago, I decided to try it out. And I knew the first thing I wanted to try on it was Philly steak sandwiches because we had made them on my mom's outdoor Blackstone grill, and they were so good. But I remember when my mom first got her Blackstone, she told me um, her biggest mistake was turning the heat up way too quick, way too high, and cooking everything way too quickly. So, the electric one is set up a little bit different as far as temperature. You don't have like a dial that, is a temperature that, like, 350, 375, whatever. It's just like medium, low, high. So I knew, I'm like, I want these done and everything. So I just went ahead and I turned them up high, which was wrong. And these things here cook on just the stovetop alone in about a minute and a half. I mean, it'll tell you on the instructions on the back that it cooks in like a minute and a half. So they're very quick in cooking. And I also thought that they were going to be like steak patties, like the sirloin steak patties were. And to my, shock when I opened it, if you've never had these before, it's like a 4x6, like the size of a photograph that you would get developed in the store. It's about a 4x6 sheet of meat, completely flat. And you get about 10 sheets, and there's a piece of wax paper in between each sheet. And when I opened it up and I seen what it was, I was like, oh my gosh, these are not going to taste good. I was having visions of like, canned beef and, thinking it was going to taste something like that. I thought these are not going to be good at all. And to my surprise, they were very, very good. We have a restaurant here that's local. I don't think they have them anywhere else. I think it's just locally owned, and it's called GD Ritzy's. And I swear they have the best hamburgers and cheeseburgers. And they're very, very flat, and they're just crispy. They have like a crisp to them. And they are so, so good. And that is exactly what these reminded me of. So, I will say, cooking on the black stove in my kitchen for the first time, it was a big hot mess. I learned a lot of things and stuff, and it's going to have a learning curve to it for a little bit until I get used to, how high I need to cook things and how long and stuff like that. But it was so worth the hot mess because it was so good in the end. So, yeah, these were really, really good. I will probably, if I'm going to make them with these anymore, though, I'll just do it on the stove because they cook so quickly. And that was my biggest challenge with the Blackstone that night, was that these were cooking so quickly. And it was like, and I still wanted to like toast the buns and, um, you know, melt the cheese on the meat and everything. And then I was afraid the meat was going to burn before I could even get the cheese on top of there to melt. So it was crazy, but all in all, it all ended up being really good. And again, that will be in an upcoming What's for Dinner as well. So, yeah, I know that was long winded on talking about these, but I just thought I would let you know exactly what they are, if you've never tried these before or anything. And if you do try them and you open them and you see what they are, like I did, don't think these aren't going to be good. Because to my surprise, they were very, very good. So I would definitely buy them again. So, how about then, like I said earlier, I made a bunch of different foods for um, Super Bowl Sunday, and I decided I wanted to make pulled pork baked potatoes. And I'm not a real big barbecue fan, but I do like pulled pork barbecue on my potatoes and stuff. But I'm kind of picky about my barbecue. So I knew that Walmart had, different like things in the frozen section where you can get the pulled pork already, made and everything with the barbecue. Basically, all you had to do was put it in the oven and heat it up. And I thought that would probably be the easiest thing to do since I was going to be making so many different things that day. So I decided to try this Jack Daniels. Let's see. It's seasoned and cooked pulled pork, and it comes in a package like that. I didn't like this at all. As a matter of fact, I ended up um, taking it off of my potato and throwing it away, and then giving the rest to my mom to eat. So, yeah, I didn't like it at all, and it was very expensive. I'm thinking it was like almost $10 for the package. So, I know they have other ones over there, and I'm going to try those because I would like to find one that's in a package like this because it's so much easier than making it yourself. Just for the, ease of it and stuff. So I am going to try the other brands and see if I can find a kind that I like. But if not, I guess whenever I want pulled pork or, because every once in a while I will get a craving for a pulled pork sandwich too. Um, but like I said, I would like to find it in something like this where it's just a whole lot easier and convenient and stuff. Sometimes, it's worth paying the extra dollar if you like it and stuff just for the convenience. Okay, then next we have, let's see, what are these exactly called? So I can tell you, they bring these out during, oh, during Valentine's Day. And these are the Irresistible Smooth Strawberry and Cream White Chocolate Truffles by Lindt. And OMG, are these good? They are so, so good. I look forward every year at Valentine's Day to get these. I got them a couple of years ago, and after I got them, now I'm hooked. Every year I have to have at least one or two packages of these. And I actually bought two this year. So this is one package down, and I still have another one to go. And I just noticed the other day on somebody's haul, I think it was, or it might have been like a walkthrough video of one of the stores. I can't remember if it was Target or Walmart, but they have a Neapolitan truffle for Easter that's out, and I want to find those and try those because I bet they're really, really good as well. But yeah, if you see the strawberries and white chocolate, during Valentine's Day, definitely give them a try because they're really good. I know the Lindt truffles are a little pricey, but sometimes you can get a really good deal on them at like CVS, and sometimes they'll give you a coupon from the little red machine at CVS. They'll give you even more money off of them. So that's when I buy them. Like I said, I'm a couponer and I coupon a lot at CVS. So usually when I get these, they don't cost me hardly anything. So yeah, really, really good. But even if I had to pay full price for those, I would. Because, like I said, it's just a once a year thing. So sometimes you have to, you know, treat yourself to some things. And that to me is a good little treat. All right. Next up, we have these are the Krispy Kreme mini crullers, and these are the blueberry favorite. Or blueberry favorite. Yeah, they are the favorite, but they're the blueberry flavor as well. And these are really, really good. I've been noticing in a lot of people's grocery hauls lately that their Walmart is starting to bring back the Krispy Kreme donuts that come in like that come from the actual Krispy Kreme donut shop. And mine still has not done that. I wish they would because I miss getting raspberry filled ones and stuff. So when my Walmart quit doing that, I had to find something else to get, and I decided to give these a try, and they are really, really good. But you get tired of the same old, same old. So I do break it up sometimes and get the cheese Danish from the bakery and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I really wish they would bring back the donuts and that comes from the actual store that they sell in there, because I really do miss those. So, but those get me by. So, alrighty. Then next up, we have this is from Taylor Farms. This is the Bacon Caesar chopped kit. It's a salad kit. It comes with all the light fixins like your croutons, your cheese, bacon, the dressing, and then of course your salad mix and stuff. These are so good, so good. And my favorite is the Caesar, of course. So, but they have lots of different flavors and stuff. So definitely look for those. I get those at Walmart. And then something that was really a big disappointment. Again, I've been watching grocery hauls, and I've noticed a lot of people saying that they were finding the Little Debbie fudge brownies. So I'm assuming maybe these were hard to find, or maybe they quit making them for a while. I don't know. It wasn't something that I was really looking for. But like I said, I've noticed a lot of people saying, "Oh, we finally found the fudge brownies," blah blah blah. So I loved these things as a kid. And so I seen that. And of course, the other day when I was at Walmart, I was looking at the Little Debbie stuff, and I noticed they had them. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick up a box of those. Those sound really good. I haven't had them in years, probably. So I'm going to pick up a box. And not only have they shrunk in size, not only have they went up in price, like everything, but they do not taste the same. I thought they were horrible tasting. Actually, um, I only ate one because you get two in a package or whatever. I could only eat one of them. I ended up throwing the other one away because it's just me and my two dogs, and I won't, you can't give dogs chocolate. So, I mean, if they could have ate them, I'd have fed it to them. No, 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 no chocolate for the doggies. So I ended up throwing the other one away. And like I said, I hate to throw away food. So if I wouldn't eat it, it had to be bad. And so I ended up giving them to my mom's husband because he likes sweets. And he actually liked them. He said he thought they tasted good. He couldn't tell a difference in how they used to taste or whatever. But to me, they have changed the flavor of them. So big thumbs down on these for me. So will not be purchasing those again. Now this was another new thing to me, and I got these at Aldi, and I've seen a lot of people during the fall haul these, but um, I believe that everybody said these are not just a seasonal thing. They do carry them all year round. But a lot of people were getting them during the fall because they're maple leaf cream cookies, and they look like leaves and stuff. These were really, really good. So I highly recommend these if you're at Aldi, even if it's during the summertime and you see these pretty little leaves, go ahead and pick you up a box. I promise you will like them because they were really good. And then we're getting down to the last couple of things actually. And so this is the second to the last thing, and it's pizzas. So the first one is this Motor City Pizza Company pepperoni pizza. I have shown this in a couple of my favorites before. This is one of my all-time favorite pizzas. Really, really good as far as frozen pizza. Even as far as regular pizza. I mean, anywhere. It's really, really good pizza. It's like a deep dish pizza, and it comes in like a container, and you cook it in the container, and it's really, really good. This is the only kind I've tried is the pepperoni. They also have one that's like breadsticks, and I've looked and looked and looked for that one and have been unable to find it. So, um, yeah, I'm on the hunt for that one to give it a try because it looks delicious, but I just can't find it in any of the stores that carry this brand. I don't know if they're out or if they just don't carry it, but yeah, if you're wanting something different as far as pizza night, you want to give a different brand a try, and you've not tried this brand, I highly recommend it. It's really good. And then the last thing, it was actually a freebie from Ibotta. If you bought one of these at Walmart, I think it was like $5 or $6. Ibotta gave you your complete money back, and this was like right around Super Bowl. So I picked up this, and it's the Red Baron Classic Crust 4 cheese pizza. And what I did is I ended up putting pepperonis on top of it and then putting more cheese on it and doctoring it up. And it was so good. So, yeah, like I said, I bought it to the rescue because it was completely free. Otherwise, I probably never would have picked up this pizza, to try. So, if you don't know what Ibotta is, it's like a cashback app that you can download to your phone, and basically you buy things that they have like cash rebates on and stuff, and you snap a picture of your receipt from the store and send it in to them, and then they'll give you money back. Now, a lot of times it's just like a couple of dollars or something, you get like a couple of dollars off the product or something. But every once in a while, they will have complete freebies. I know during Thanksgiving, they did what they called a free Thanksgiving dinner. They even gave away free turkeys. I mean, you could go to the store and buy a turkey, snap a picture of your receipt, and you got your money completely back from the turkey. Plus, I think I got like potatoes, um, fried onions, cornbread mix, stuffing mix, a free soft drink. I mean, it was several things. It was like over $25 worth of free food. And, times are so tough right now as far as groceries and stuff. When you can get free food like that, that's a good thing. So I will have my referral link linked down below if you're not a member of Ibotta and you use my referral link. I believe they will give you $10 back for the first time you cash in a rebate and stuff. So say you go and buy something and you're going to get $2 back on that item. Well, as soon as you send in your receipt, you're going to get the $2 back plus an additional $10 for using my referral code. So, and of course, I will get a $10 uh, referral bonus. So it's a win-win for both of us. So, if you want to use my um, referral link, I would sure appreciate it. It helps me and it helps you as well. So, and it saves you a lot of money. So, but I highly recommend the app regardless how you want to go about, downloading it or whatever. If you don't want to use the referral link, whatever, I still highly recommend the app. It is awesome. But yeah, this pizza was so good. I have tried the little mini pizzas by the Red Baron company, and they are really good. And I've also tried, what else was it I tried? I thought I tried, maybe not. I guess it was this pizza. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, I know there's something else. It was probably this pizza. But this was really good as well. So I would definitely repurchase this. Like I said, had it not been for Ibotta, I probably never would have tried this. So it's a good way to try different foods and stuff that you normally wouldn't. And sometimes you don't even have to pay for them to try them. So win-win. So yeah, so that is all my favorites, and I hope you enjoyed. You know, it's my opinion only. You can take it or leave it, you know, whatever you want. But you know, I tend to think as far as food, I have a pretty good taste palette for foods and stuff. And if I say it's good, it's usually pretty good. So, um, I used to be really, really picky. So if I said it was good back then, you knew it was good. And now my taste palette has changed as I've gotten older, and I eat a lot more things that I used to didn't. But still, I think that, you know, the foods that I do eat and the foods that I do say are good, they're good foods, you know. So you can pretty much take to what I say at heart, and I won't lie to you. If I don't like something, I'll let you know. So, yeah, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't miss Miracles anywhere around. So she's hanging on the back of the chair now. Well, she's not hanging. She's laying on the back of the chair. But yeah, she's not gonna come and say goodbye to you. But yeah, she, like I said, she'd have to come and make a few appearances to show you that she's here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.